Hey, what's up people? I hope you're smashing your goals, and today I want to talk a little bit about fitness trackers. So, in my opinion, it's a great tool, especially when it comes to motivation. So if you just got one, you'll be like, oh my God, today I'm gonna do 10,000 steps, I'm gonna do 1 hour workout, I'm gonna burn 3,000 calories. And sometimes it's that little extra kick that you need in order to start or restart the journey. I also like when it comes to accountability, it's way more fun to do it in a group. Fitness tracker has a function to connect with others. It's either your family, gym buddies, or your friends, and you can connect with them and make your journey more fun and more enjoyable. The biggest mistake I see people make is when they let the tracker determine on how much they should be moving or how much they should be eating. This is just wrong, people. You shouldn't be doing that at all. So there was this study done by the researcher named Bender. He compared 7 different trackers and he checked how much it varies from actual calories burned to what is showed on a tracker. And on average, it varies by 26%, which is a lot. So for example, if your goal is to be in a 500 calorie deficit, and you check your tracker and you be like, okay, today I burned 2,000 calories, so I'm gonna eat 15 and I'm gonna be in a deficit. But if your tracker is off by 26%, you'll end up on the maintenance. So very be careful when you do that, and don't let it determine on how much you should be consuming or how much you should be expanding and moving. Use the technology as a tool. So for example, if you're sitting on a couch and you check your tracker at the end of the day and you'll be like, oh my God, I only did 5,000 steps and my goal was to do 10,000. What should I do? So it's simple. You just add, let's say 2,500 for the next couple of days. So if your goal is 10,000, you do 12,500, and your average over 3 days will be still 10,000 and you're still on track, So this is a smart way of using the tracker. Also, when it comes to total calorie expenditure, don't compare yourself with others that much, because there are so many variables in this that plays a huge role. For example, total muscle mass. Person with more muscle will burn more calories during the day than a person with less muscle mass, because it costs so much energy for body to maintain muscle. Also, like things like overall conditioning or overall fitness level, or how big of a person you are. So for example, if 2 people do the same workout and one person is 60 kilos, another person is 120 kilos, 120 kilos person will burn more calories because they're just moving more weight around, Instead of comparing yourself when it comes to total caloric expenditure, what you could be doing is, let's say, tracking your overall heart rate. So if you were someone who just starts fitness journey and you went for a brisk walk for 30 minutes and your heart rate was 145 beats per minute, that, for example, is something that like really fit person would have in the HIIT training, So, but this is you and this is your starting point, which is great. So for example, if you stay consistent and you keep walking for, let's say, a month every day, you would see that after a month, your heart rate dropped to maybe 120 or 110 beats per minute, which is great. And your tracker might show that you burn less calories, but it's not the case. What you should be noticing is that you made progress, your heart became more efficient, and you dropped your heart rate from 145 to 110, and now it's time to increase your intensity. So you can, like, let's say, add a workout or add high intensity training or add some resistance training, whatever you feel like or whatever your goal is like. But this way you can implement a kind of principle of progressive overload, and that will be the right way of doing, and that will be the right way of using the tracker again. So once again, don't let the small device on your hand dictate or determine your life and determine how much you should be eating or how much you should be moving. You are in charge, and you should be the one who tells you how much you should be moving and how much you should be eating, okay? So this is my advice, people. This is like a little bit of information about fitness trackers. If you want to read the full article, go on my blog. Link is in my bio, and hope you have a nice day. Keep smashing your goals, and peace out.